What's up? What's up? This is Kevin Barnes. I work with Tank, Chris Brown, Rodney Jerkins, Jordan Sparks, Faith Evans, Mario, Tierra Marie, lots of other major artists, television shows, Keeping Up with Kardashians, Love and Hip Hop, Project Runway, All My Children, lots of other television films, and other endorsements and things like that. Now, in this video, I want to talk to you about getting signed. I know a lot of artists want to get signed. And I've worked with and I'm still working with a lot of, artists in the industry, and a lot of major artists are doing the same things that a lot of independent artists are doing. Like, if you think about it. Think about it. Major artists these days are putting out free songs just to stay relevant, putting out free albums, free mixtapes, just like independent artists. So nowadays, the chances of getting signed is probably not as easy, or probably not as likely as it was years ago. Because, years ago, the opportunity to get signed was a lot easier. Nowadays, you getting signed depends on your buzz. It depends on how many fans you got. It depends on how many shows you're performing, how relevant you are. It's not really dependent on how many Twitter followers you have. You see, a lot of artists focus on the wrong things these days, and they fail to realize that wasting time begging people to listen to your song, spamming the hell out of people, emailing them, and I mean, I get so many random emails from artists that I don't even know, so many tweets from people that I don't know, telling me to listen to their music. Please listen to my tracks. Listen to my tracks. And it's just like, that's the wrong way to approach it. That's the wrong way to approach it. If you want somebody to do something for you, remember, listen, and this is a business secret. There's a law called the law of reciprocity, which means anytime you do something for someone, they feel inclined to do something for you of equal value, or of more value. That means that if you want fans and people to check out your music, you have to first of all give them something for free. But you have to present it to them that it's a benefit to them versus it's a benefit to you with them just listening to your song. And see, that might not make sense to a lot of people, but once you start really paying attention to marketing and and that whole side of the business, you start to understand. But I kind of got off. Now, a few things to know when it comes to you wanting to get signed. The first thing you must know is you must have a buzz. You must have a buzz, and you must know how to generate your own fan base. And nowadays it's so easy with the internet. It's so easy. You can sell 1 million albums without being signed. And I know how to do that. I know how to do that. I'm just looking now for the right artist that's ready to step into that space. Because, I just read an article recently on Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle had albums out, or he released an album recently, not too long ago, where I think the album was $100 an album. And he sold, I think, 1,000 copies at $100. Now, how could it be possible that he can get 1,000 people to buy his album for $100? Or I think it was $1,000. I think it was $1,000. Something crazy, right? But think about that. As an artist, do you think you could sell an album for $1,000? Now, my point is he's an independent artist. You know what I'm saying? And he's able to do those type of things. Why? Because it's based on the marketing. It's based on his production. It's based on how active he is in the studio. So he damn sure knows how to generate his own fan base. And I heard that he's working with Ryan Leslie too. So shout out to Ryan Leslie, because that guy right there, he's a genius. Straight up, he's a genius. So that's the first thing. You must be creating your own buzz. You must know how to do that. And there's a few ways to do that if you don't know, that's something that you have to figure out. Now, next, you have to have a producer. Because I'm sick and tired of, I get lots of emails from artists every day asking me or telling me basically that, man, I've been putting out albums for years, and I'm too old, and some what else some people say, man, I've been trying, and people not buying my music, and I'm kind of sick of doing this, and I give up, and I'm trying to perform. Where can I meet people? Can you listen to my music? I mean, I get so many different things, and it's like, one thing that artists need to know is with a producer in your corner, with a producer in your corner, man, I mean, a connected producer at that. You can really get signed with a connected producer. A connected producer. Sometimes even quicker than you having a manager. Again, let's go back to let's talk about DJ Mustard. Now, DJ Mustard is a producer who got signed to Jay-Z as a producer, or I believe as a producer, or an artist, or a DJ, or whatever. But think about what he's done for Ty Dolla Sign's career. Think about what he's done for his career. Think about what he's been able to do for YG's career, for all of these other artists' career. He's the producer. Now, a lot of artists don't really understand how important the production or the producer is in the equation. And, I always talk about this in my videos, but you can go back in history. The most successful artist of our time has been, has sat in the studio and worked with producers creating a sound. Like, let's go old school. Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson. I mean, think about how large Michael Jackson was. Now, that's not a rap artist, but Michael Jackson was, he sold millions. Millions. He created a sound with Quincy Jones. Eminem, still selling millions. Still. He created a sound with Dr. Dre. Think about that. When 50 Cent was at his prime, he was with Dr. Dre. Drake and 40. Timeless music. They're creating timeless music. The Neptunes. Missy Timbaland. Aaliyah Timbaland. I mean, just think about all of these producers that have, contributed massive amounts of, energy and musical background to these artists' careers. I mean, it's just like, so what am I saying? As an artist right now, you need to stop thinking like every other artist, man. Stop thinking like every other artist. Stop thinking like a broke artist. Just trying to hustle off some mixtapes, trying to hustle off some albums. Because there's ways right now that you can get on. I can show you a way right now that you can get on the internet right now, create your own fan base, make your own money, sell your own albums and singles from the comfort of your own home without performing anywhere and without meeting anybody. That's a way to market your music. And how do I know? Because I do that with all my multiple, I got loop companies. I have, beat sites that, that I actually run. I have, all types of different things, loops, drums, clothing lines. I mean, all types of different things. And I've done, it's the marketing formula. It's the same thing. But that's the kind of stuff that a producer brings to the table. So if you want to get signed, you want to get to the next level of your career, and you want to be a real artist, you want to get some real money, and you want to do some real stuff, make some real music, get a producer in your corner. That's the secret to your success, man. That's the secret to your success. Now, if you're looking for a producer, like I said, I announced my credentials at the beginning of the video, but I'm looking for serious artists. Now, I actually made a mistake earlier. I said that I run several different beat sites. I had several different beat sites, but I stopped those, and now I've created a music production service site where now I pick and choose the artists that I work with, and I, present music production services, which means, mixing, mastering, beats. I mean, of course, producing songs, song critiques. You know what I'm saying? Like, giving you real feedback, honest feedback, so we can create a smash together. Because at the end of the day, that's how the artists that's going to be successful, that stay successful for years to come, are going to be the ones that have a producer and a team behind them. Period. The ones that don't are just going to continue to just be hustling and maybe hopefully get a buzz off one of their songs off the 30th mixtape. Maybe. And I'm not on the video clowning nobody. I'm not clowning nobody. But like I said, you know, it's time out. It's a new year, and it's just time out for the same old, same old. It's time out for that. It's time to get to the next level. So click the link below, submit your song. You know, you go to radiorapbeats.net. I'm gonna have the link below. You can submit your song right now, and you know I'm gonna get a chance to critique your song and give you my honest feedback, and you know let you know if you're a good fit for the team of artists that I'm looking for. So, you know, click the link below. And, you know, I can't work with anybody. So I have to listen to the song, listen to what you do, go over your budget, and, you know, and then I'll contact you and let you know, if we're a good fit, a good match to be able to work together. Because I can tell you, the artist that I work with is going to the next level. I got some dope ones right now that, I mean, man, I can't wait to let the world hear what I'm working on right now with these artists, man. Because it's some crazy young artists right now that I'm working with that's just creatively out of here. Just out of here. So click the link below, and I hope to see you on the inside. Peace.